Hello. Hello. We are here. I'm here for day two of the our confidence and clarity business workshop this week. Just really calling in, what are you here for? What are you here for, sweet soul? And a part of today's topic on confidence and impact is on really just coming in and healing the past, healing what might be standing in the way, healing the emotions. It's usually there's emotional or energetic blocks often in our business, and we are not able to see those. So, good morning. Let me know where you're watching from, or if you're catching the replay. Love to know who you are and where you're from. I'm just really grateful that you're here. My name is Christine Cardoza. For those who are new to me, a founder of the Healing Soul School, and my heart really is to help people to figure out where they're stuck, why, and the emotional suffering or what's keeping you up late at night, trying to figure out all the pieces. I am a puzzle piecer, put togetherer, a fixer. This is something I've done my whole life. And as a visionary, I see big picture, which is really cool. And I see your magic, but I also see and I hear and I listen to the subconscious of what might be tripping you up as well. So we're here today to talk about healing the past. This is a really important piece of your journey in life or in business, because anytime you want to grow, you want a new relationship, or you want to grow in your business or a new position or bring in new clients, if there's anything that's hanging out in your subconscious or in your I say like in your self-esteem closet or your self-image of how you view yourself, then this is really going to impact at the rate you grow. Okay, so this is not something where we're going to be in the heavies today necessarily, but we're going to clear some of the emotional stuff. I'm going to just going to do a chakra clearing for us today on that, and put you into a nice, juicy, comfortable space. And so while we're getting ready and more are jumping on, good morning. Thank you for being here. So grateful for you. Just maybe take some deep breaths, but from your belly. I'm not going to go over belly breathing too deeply today. I did that on day one yesterday for soul reconnection. So if you missed that, go back and follow, but really just come into your breath. If it's helpful, put your hands on your belly. You are safe, and just breathe in through the diaphragm at the lower part of your belly. Okay. Breathe in, hold for 4, and then breathe out. That would be a good way to breathe today. And then wait for your body to feel naturally when it wants to take that next breath again. Okay, so as you're doing that, take 3 breaths, really deep ones here. Just sink into the chair, or if you're still in your cozy bed, then just sink down deeper. As you're taking your breaths, you can breathe in love and acceptance, and you can breathe out any fear or anything that's not serving you today. And you can have an intention if you like for this meditation. Is there something that you're wanting to heal and let go? You know, the past is there as a guidance for us to show us maybe our patterns or some of the things that I feel you've come here to heal as a soul having a human experience. And it's really just looking at, what are those patterns? What are the things? What's happening in your life today that maybe is happening over and over? You keep coming into this, similar type of situation, then that is your medicine. That's what you're here for. So as you're taking your deep breaths, I'd like you to imagine that you are in a park and there are willow trees. Willow trees are really great for foundation and strength. And just imagine that you can be on a park bench, or you could be laying on the grass, just taking it in, soaking in the sun. And there are these beautiful willow trees, and there's a pond. So just imagine what that feels like. And then while you are doing that and just taking in the scene around you, I'd like you to imagine that there is a little red bird. Okay, is it on the bench with you? Is it on a tree? Wherever you see it, just imagine a red bird. And if you're not able to, if you don't see that in your mind's eye, just picture a red bird in your mind, okay, and what that might look like. If it's a cartoon or a real one, it's okay. All right. And so we're going to be in this really beautiful space today. This is also really good if you're feeling anxiety or, in the morning or before you go to bed, come to a space like this that just feels really good to you in your mind. This is how you can transition from guided meditations like I did to really having a place that was just mine. When I closed my eyes, I was there. I'm in that space that feels so good to me. And that's where, hopefully you're in a space like that right now. If you need help with that visualization, just reach out to me. And so, in this space, this is where you can come. It's your little place. But what happens here is you get calm. Maybe some of your intuition or some answers that you're looking for are going to drop in here. And so, as you're doing your deep breathing, we're going to come back to this bird. So, the bird is there. And often, I mean, all of us have some kind of intuitive skills or psychic abilities, if you want to call that clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, etc. So we're gonna use this in our meditation this morning. So your red bird, okay, what do you see? So do you see? I'm gonna call her her. Do you see her? Where is she in your mind in this beautiful park setting? Is the sun shining on her? Okay, and next, what do you hear from the bird? Is she chirping? Does she have a message for you? Is she saying something? Is there a message about what you want to release? What emotions you want to release that maybe you are hanging on to today that are keeping you in a space of not feeling confident? Confidence is our theme today. So, what is she saying? Or what do you hear from her? Next, I'd like you to imagine, can you feel her? This can be one of two ways. Can you feel the soft feathers? Maybe what that would feel like. Can you feel what it would be like to be her? So imagining like maybe you are the red bird. It's just a representation of who you are. Or maybe it's a loved one that's come back and has a message for you. Just kind of go into that space in your mind. What does this red bird here symbolize for you today? And next, is there something that the bird is saying that you just have, it's a knowing for you, just something that you're here today to grow in your confidence? What is it? What would help you to grow in your confidence today? Thinking of that red bird. And lastly, what's her message? So, what's her message for you today? Is it one of like, it's okay, we can let go the worry, we can let go the past, we can let go of what other people think of us, we can let go of fear of criticism, we can let go of any of the stories that we told ourselves, probably as a younger child, that maybe the world wasn't safe, or that you had to walk on eggshells, or that you had to look after yourself because it didn't feel safe for someone else to do that for you. Maybe it's a feeling of, trusting yourself, that it's okay to trust yourself, that you are your own wise inner adult and parent now, and that it is okay to be in a space of trust. Okay, what's that little red bird in your mind telling you right now? Take a few more deep breaths here, and I'll do a clearing. So I'm just going to just imagine that you have a beautiful golden globe of light above your head. Okay, and it's shimmering and it's beautiful. And imagine this light now is coming and it's entering into your heart space. And it's covering your whole body. So now you're cocooned in this beautiful golden light. Okay, and as you're here, you're also going to ground into the earth. So imagine from your sacral or your base chakra or your pelvic area, just imagine something really thick like a watermelon as your grounding cord. And there's roots that are coming out from your pelvic area and grounding into Mother Earth, feeling of safety and security. And from your feet, just imagine that you have grounding roots as well that are going from the bottom of your feet. It's another chakra. And imagine that going into the earth. And it's just circling around the center. You can imagine roots, or I imagine crystals because they're pretty. And just imagine those roots wrapping around the center of the earth and coming right back up into your heart space, that you are safe and you are secure. Okay, and next you're just going to imagine that you are also connected to the sky. So there is a stream of light, a string, whatever you want to call it, is going from the top of your head to the sky, so that now you feel safe, you feel supported, you feel held and snuggled into Mother Nature, into Mother Earth and Father Sky as the soul being you are. And this is a remembering of why you're here. We are all connected, just like the spiders, the animals, the trees, the roots, all of us humans. Intuitively, you know from deep within that we are all connected. We are all one, this unity consciousness. And from this space, I'm going to imagine that the light is really strong over your head. We're going to go down your body, body part by body part. And just imagine and feel, is there anywhere in your body right now that you have some aches and pains? Maybe you're holding on to emotions of the past, some unresolved emotions or tension. Where is that in your body right now? Where do you feel that stuckness? Or maybe it's hurting, or yeah, it just feels dense in that area. Where are you holding that? And just imagine the light is stronger in that area. You're feeling this support and love and healing there. You have the power to do this. Okay, and so from the top of your head, what I do is I'm going to just be beside the camera here with my hand like this, doing in a clockwise position, and I'm going to be clearing. So as you imagine from your head, you could even move your hand in a clockwise position, kind of like a corkscrew if you like. And we're going to start at the top of your head and just imagine that you are at your crown. This is your connection to your higher power, your higher source, God, source, creator. We're going to clear anything from your past where maybe you were taught or told that God was mean, or that you had to perform in a certain way in order to be loved and to be accepted. We're going to take all of that out, take out any fear that you might have of not feeling like you're meant to be here, or that you're different, or you're weird, or that, God really is not there for you. Look at all the pain and the struggle that you've had. We're just going to allow that to rinse down and clear out your grounding cords. So through your pelvic area, down through that cord, release that back into Mother Earth. And next, we're going to clear and take out anything from your third eye, your all knowing. Maybe anytime you didn't trust your intuition, and just allow that to fall through, down through the grounding cord. While you're in this space and just imagining, look through the top of your forehead if you can. So if your eyes are closed, look through that space. Okay, you're going to imagine that that's how you're looking out. You're connecting to your higher power, to source. And also, take this moment and be the observer in your life right now. So come out of your view and imagine you're looking at your third eye, but from the back of your head. So if you could peer into the back, from the back of your head, say you're standing behind yourself and you're looking through into your brain and your third eye, just see all of it, see it working together. We're going to clear out anything that's not serving you there, any parts of your brain that might need healing that weren't developed. If you lived in any fear as a child, or any kind of abuse, we're going to clear that as well. Maybe as a child you were intuitive, or you saw things and you were told that that wasn't your reality and you were put down for that, or told not to do that ever again, and you shut that part of you down. We're going to clear that as well and bring it back. Let that be something that is just tingling in your awareness. If you have that, the third eye comes in at all different times. So you just know that you can always connect. The third eye, whether it's open or not, you're able to connect from your heart. And then we're going to continue this light, this golden, beautiful light flowing down through your throat chakra. This is really a big one, connected to your sacral, which is our sexual identity as well, and creation, anything that maybe was birthed, or if you had children or didn't have children and there was any kind of complications. We're going to clear this out. We're going to clear them together. So from your throat chakra, just imagine that you are clearing what is something that might be in your awareness right now of any time that you were put down. You were told that your feelings were not real, that it's everything's okay. This really comes in with children are meant to be seen and not heard. So maybe you had a need, that was on a consistent basis and it was never looked at. We're going to clear that right now. We're going to give you the confidence and the power to speak your truth, to speak your boundaries, to speak whatever it is that feels good to you from within, to have the courage to speak and to say it. We're also, as we're clearing this throat chakra, we're going to imagine that you're looking in the mirror and you see the lion or the lioness, that's who you really are. That's what your higher self sees you as. That's who, people around you who see your magic, that's how we see you, as the powerful lion or lioness. And part of that's from your throat chakra, not the kitten looking in the mirror, as maybe you've seen that photo. That you are this powerful being. You are a soul. You're made of the same things as the star and the sun. And you came here this time for a specific reason or to help the collective or something. And so we're just going to clear out your throat chakra, because whatever your message is, whatever you are here for humanity as part of the piece of the puzzle, we are going to clear that so that you have this open channel that you can create from your sacral, whatever that is, and it's going to come out through your throat and feel that strength. We're also in this moment going to clear any emotions connected to your throat and your heart of any times where you felt shame, any time where you maybe felt guilt, or you had fear. We're going to clear and release that. It's not needed anymore. You know better things. You know stronger things. You know how to look after yourself. Allow your higher self or your or spirit, source, creator to just speak that into you so that you can stand strong and confident as the person who's here to deliver a message, to help other people transform, to take away their pain and the things that are keeping them up at night. If we continue to play small, then it's going to take longer for people to find or get that healing. And so you are here for a reason. It's in your heart, and that's why you're here or have found us at the Healing Soul School. And so we just clear that throat chakra. Next, we're going to move into your heart. Just imagine this beautiful light is just beaming from your heart space. You could imagine a door opening, and there is so much light. Your light is flooding from this heart space. And from here, any time that maybe someone hurt you, or you were heartbroken, or there was some kind of a limitation put on you, or an expectation that was not met, we're going to release that, any of the pain in your heart. And if you would like, you can put your hand in a heart mudra, which is connecting your fingertips one by one and just creating a circle of energy from your heart to your hands. And we're going to take that intention of the light and we're going to put it down your arms and into your hands and create this healing circle. You could actually do this for yourself anytime. This is part of energy healing. Just send the intention, that light from the doorway of your heart that's opened and so bright, just push that light down through your hands, through your arms and into your hands. And this is really helpful if you're holding on to anything, any times. And I just picture, like, if you were energetically, someone was putting you down or anything like that, and you were holding your hands up, like, no, stop, no more. We're actually just going to infuse any of the light into your hands so that it releases. Just imagine any feelings of being taken advantage of, any feeling of being talked over, any feeling of, being told to be quiet or shut up, or any words that maybe just made your heart not feel good, that were sad to you. We're just going to imagine all of those feelings from your heart. They're running down your arms and out through your fingers. It's gone. That was then, and this is now. It was a part of what I feel you've come here to heal. It was just part of whatever was in your electromagnetic signature. And now you have boundaries. Now you're learning boundaries. Now you're learning how to speak your truth and to stand up for yourself. And any of those lower vibration feelings are just dripping out of your fingers right now. They're being recycled back into Mother Earth. You don't need them anymore. Okay, so just imagine now from your heart, down goes shame. It's dripping out of your fingers. It's gone. Any shame that your body was holding on to. This is a really big one. You might think that you have a lot of anger issues, but it's actually deeper than anger. It's shame, it's guilt, it's fear. So we're allowing, that shame to run down the fingers. Next, we're going to release any guilt. Any times that maybe you have been a people pleaser, or you felt like you had to perform for others, you had to be a chameleon, you had to do for someone else in order to feel loved and worthy, and you betrayed yourself. We're going to allow that, any of the guilt, let it run from your heart all the way down through your arms and out your fingers. It's being recycled back into Mother Earth. You don't need to hang on to it anymore. Okay, that was, for whatever reason it happened, but now you're in a higher space. You are, operating from your higher self, your soul self. This is how you view yourself. Your ego was there to protect you, and any feelings of not being good enough or imposter syndrome or not feeling worthy, all of that is tied to something that's no longer serving you. It's not who you are, really. So we're letting that go. And that really is so that if there is someone who's speaking to you, or someone in your family or friend circle who just does not feel you good, make you feel good, and you want to just kind of cower and go down and play small, and go, kind of shut your heart down, we're going to just remove any of those feelings, remove any responsibility that maybe you felt that you had to please them. You don't. You get to look after yourself now 100%. Speak your truth in kindness and your boundaries, and then you're raising your vibration, and you're also modeling for other people that self-care for yourself. Okay, so again, just allowing any feelings from the heart space, fear of the future, fear of not being supported, fear of like, what message do I have to offer people that's really of service. We're going to wash away any of the doubt, as well. Because if you're in doubt, you're not in your confidence. You're not speaking your truth. You're going to do busy activities, but you're not actually doing the activities that require you to be seen. Okay. So we're just going to allow that. Any feeling in your heart that you want to release, forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for others. This is a great space to do this now as well, as that light is just pulsating around your heart. It's so bright like the sun. Imagine it burning off. It's burning off any shame, burning off any guilt, burning off any doubt, any fear that it's gone. You don't need it anymore. We're moving into such a beautiful space in the world. And so we really need all of us in our power, all of us operating from our solar plexus. And we're going to go there next. So just imagine we're clearing out your solar plexus. We're clearing out any of the times that you didn't feel that you had your own identity. Anytime that someone told you what to do or to give you your identity, releasing any times that you've maybe felt controlled, any times that you felt that you couldn't speak up for yourself, or you had ideas and then because of doubt, you just squashed them, or you left them on the back burner. We're going to release all of that. Excuse me. And we're going to just imagine the sun. This is a really good space when you have wobbles, is just to imagine, put your hands on your solar plexus, which is right above your belly button. Just imagine the sun is there, and it is just shining so bright, burning up the doubt, burning up any of the other lower emotions, and really just infusing it with confidence, the confidence of who you are, the confidence of you are here for a greater purpose, the confidence of your clients are waiting for you. They're waiting for you to get clear in your message and to be the lighthouse so that they can actually find you. They can only hear it from you, from your message. So yes, there may be other coaches out there, but really they can only hear the message from you, which is so beautiful. So you just keep trucking along. You trust your intuition, you trust source, you trust that everything is always working out for you and in your favor, in this place of empowerment. If you are, not well, if you're laying down or sitting up in a chair, just put your shoulders back. Come into a powerful stance, a power pose, where you are here for a special reason. You are here with a special message that's going to help others transform, and they're going to be so grateful for you and for your life. And just think about how good that will feel. You can put a cape on if you want, be in your power, from the space of this is how you operate. This is where you create from. You don't create from your head. Because often when we create from our head, we've closed off our heart and probably our throat chakra, and we're in our ego. We're in the old programming. You know how that feels, that hustle and grind. It doesn't feel good. It's like this pushing forward. We're going to come just drop down into your solar plexus and create from this place of empowerment. You could even imagine, when you're creating or you're speaking to a client or you're about to go live, just imagine the sun is shining so bright from your solar plexus. You have your shoulders back, you're in a power pose. You're like, I am here. My intuition's telling me to do this right now. I'm doing this. There's a purpose for this right now, and that you are in your power pose as you deliver and as you create. Okay, next we're going to do another sweep of the sacral connected to the throat chakra, and we're going to take out any shame. Shame is really held. This is below your belly button. You know that feeling of like when your belly just sinks and you're like, oh, we're going to clear out anything from your past that maybe was something that, told you a story that you weren't good enough, or you felt like you weren't good enough, or you weren't worthy, or you had to continually perform, or you weren't able to ask for your needs. We're also going to clear out anything in your relationships that maybe you didn't feel like you could ask or that you were worthy to receive. This is another big one. We're going to clear out relationships, and in the bedroom, are you able to ask for what you want? Are you able to receive? Can you receive a compliment? We're going to clear out anything in here that's holding you back. Shame, doubt, guilt, fear, whatever those are, and those lower vibrations that's sitting in your sacral, we're going to clear that out so that it is gone. Just imagine it just being recycled back into Mother Earth, and it is gone. Maybe it's one of the things that the red bird came to tell you this morning. Let's clear that right now. And the beautiful thing about clearing is you can do this at any moment. You don't have to be stuck in your emotions for a day, for a week, like you used to be, and what your body learned. You could just imagine, just if you have a fear of abandonment, or you have a fear of doubt that's coming in, or fear of criticism, just imagine that just washing down, ground it back into Mother Earth, and then it's gone. Feelings usually last about 90 seconds. You can ride that out. Okay, and last, we're going to clear the base chakra. So just imagine anything in here where this is really important. If there was any kind of abuse, you didn't feel supported at home, parents maybe were not emotionally available, you had to look after your siblings, and there was a lot of responsibility put on you at a younger age. You don't feel that you belong on the earth. You don't feel supported. Money, there's a, not feeling like you can receive money. We're going to clear that as well, because this also goes together with how you feel about money, men, and God. This is all connected. It is masculine energy. And if there's any wobbles, or you have any feeling of that you're not worthy or good enough to receive any of those, love, someone's time, money, all of those things, then we're clearing that right now, because that's not the truth. We are divine. We are abundant. Okay, so just imagine clearing that out. This is also for any of you who maybe don't know your bio parents. I don't know my bio dad. So this is a space here in our base chakra of not feeling connected to our bio or maternal parents. We're clearing that. You are here for a reason. That parent or parents weren't meant to be in your life. Whatever your journey was all for a purpose. And I bet that purpose is for now. If you have questions about that, please reach out to me. I'm happy to have a conversation with you about that, to clear and to really just look at the past and the things that happened, as we're clearing and we're releasing anything that you're holding on to that's not serving you anymore. We're also going to infuse what you're here for. What were the gifts that happened through that? If you walked on eggshells as a child, then most likely you're an empath, or you're able to read people's energy. This is really helpful, that you can actually be able to use that as a superpower, and you can transform those skills that you learned earlier on into something really beautiful now, something that's going to help others transform. I love that. Let's take, whatever the pain was, and let's, as an alchemist, that's your elixir. That is what you are here for. It could be that you just have this extra dose of empathy. You have been in that position. You felt that before, and you know what that's like, and people can resonate with that. So just whatever it is that you're here for today, we are just sending you so much love and confidence through your whole body, that we are, I mean, any feelings of unworthiness, it's gone. Just imagine that it's gone. It's done. That was then and this is now. You are yourself 2.0, and you are from a space of, I know stronger things. I have boundaries. I understand my emotions. As I'm calming my nervous system with meditation, I'm feeling those in my body, and it feels good. So now check in with yourself. That feeling that you had at the beginning of maybe where you were holding some emotions in your body, has that eased up? And if not, infuse more light there. Just send healing love and energy. Say thank you for the lesson. Thank you for what it taught me, whatever that stuck emotion was or that experience, and then release it. Release it down through your grounding cord. Take another few deep breaths here, and we're just going to imagine the final rinse and the final wash. Imagine that golden globe above your head again. It's so shimmery and shiny, and it's beautiful. It's warm. It's healing. It's telling you that you are enough, that you are held, that you have an incredible purpose here on the earth, and it's just going to wash over the front of you and the back of you. And as it's running down, just imagine feeling cocooned, protected, held, loved. You are seen, you are heard. Just imagine those warm feelings. You can even like picturing yourself being held as a little child. That's exactly how you are viewed in the world, what you're here for. You are whole and complete, just as the day that you were born. So really just feel into that. Push that feeling of love. And if it's, love for yourself would be great if you're at that space. If not, just push it out for, love for everybody. And you're included in that. And really just come to this space. And in this moment, we're going to take that love that you're feeling in your heart and all over your body, and you're going to just make your room that you're in really bright with that energy. We're going to ground and raise the vibration of you in your room, in this sacred space that you're creating today. You're going to imagine now pushing that love to you, to your house, just covering anything or anyone, your pets, your family, and now to your neighbors. Just push that light out. Let's release the fear for the collective as well. There's so much fear. Let's just release that. You are here to shine your light. You are here to be someone's lighthouse. And then just imagine your light now as that strong lighthouse. You're pushing that out to your street, releasing anyone's fear. Maybe there's neighbors you could reach out to that could know what you do and that they might need your services. People buy from those that they like and trust. Okay, so in your confidence today, we're going to talk about this week of like reaching out to people, but we've got a little bit more work to do to get you there. Today, we're going to release limiting beliefs. Okay, so in this light, and as you imagine, push that out to your city. We are raising the vibration of your city right now. Okay, we're healing any fear, anyone who's stuck by their old programming and their old past, that it just releases. And they're like, I'm done with that. I don't need it anymore. And so then we'll just release it for them as a collective as well. And then for your country, just imagine that all that light is being pushed out. They feel the vibration, it is rising. We are here together to create something super incredible. We all chose to come back at this time. And in these next moments, you can start to wiggle your toes, rub your hands together, create the energy in between your hands, the heat. That's your healing energy. Put this on your belly, on your sacral, and on your solar plexus. Feel the heat infusing just like the sun, and it is burning up anything that was left there that's not serving you. And we are putting this light and this healing, this confidence in who you are and what you're here for. We're instilling that into your belly area right now, your sacral and your solar plexus. Going to rub your hands together again, and you're going to place that on your heart. Okay, just imagine your healing light and heat is going into your heart. It is infusing it. It's making it juicy and plump and whole and open to be vulnerable. It's safe to be vulnerable when you have boundaries. Okay, and then just imagine rubbing them again together and put it over your throat. This is for you to instill, like, what are you here for? What's your message that you're to tell others? Imagine that the heat from your hands and the light and the intention is healing yourself, but also raising up your vibration, raising your voice, raising what you're here to create. Rub them together again, and you can put them over your eyes. You're touching your forehead with this healing light, so you're infusing your own healing and healing and heat into your third eye, into your face. Just releasing any worries. Take a big sigh here. You are content. Imagine everything done just as you wish it to be. One more deep sigh. You can open your eyes. Just let the universe know you're ready and you are here. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here today. We had an amazing session yesterday as far as like getting clarity on your vision. What are you here for? I am a business idea pets dispenser. And so if you have questions, this is your week to get your questions answered from me. So you can pop them in the feed on our Facebook group if you're in there, or send me a message. We're on different platforms, so I don't always see all of the comments. So if you have a message for me specifically, please send me a DM. And with that clarity was like, what are you here for? Make it so clear that people know that you are the lighthouse. They're in the water, they're in the boats, they're searching for you. It's dark and stormy. They've got a hole in their boat and they're like, I need help. Who can help me with this? And so you have your light on and just being very clear. Today at 1 o'clock, we're going to talk about confidence and impact and, some of the things around your mindset that could be holding you back, how to release those limiting beliefs as they come up. This is a really powerful tool for you so that you can clear it as things come up, and they will. That's the beauty of the subconscious, like you healing another layer of what you've got, what you're here to heal. And then those who come on the Zoom with us today, you can find the link in the Facebook group, My Soul Reconnection by Healing Soul School, or you can send me a message. We'll send you the link for the Zoom. And after the live is done, anyone who's on the Zoom, I'll do some extra coaching. So today we're really going to look at what are the limiting beliefs? What are those stories that's holding you back in your confidence? We're going to release that shit. We don't need that anymore. That was who we were before. Now, standing in your power as who you are here to create and to help others, you're going to create some new beliefs and some new decisions today, and then the evidence to back it up. So that's what's coming on the session later today. And I highly recommend being on the Zoom because you're going to get that extra help and coaching from me. And so that's at 1 o'clock Eastern. I think if you need the workbook still, please put #workbook or send me a message. We'll get that sent to you. There is a registration link if you want as well. You can register because then it automatically gets you to the email to have the workbook linked out, the workbook emailed, and also the replay links for this week. So that's just easy to find. And take time in the workbook. The workbook was designed with love by me, but also it's a path. You start here and we're just slowly building each day so that you are building your confidence. Tomorrow's focus and structure, some things that you can do each day to help build your business, to get your message out there. This is not just more content. This is stuff that you could actually use and to work, but it takes I can't do it for you. You gotta meet me right with that. But I'm telling you, anyone who just does that work this week is going to be at a higher position at the end of the week. And I would even say you've got some momentum coming in that you could actually have income coming in from this workshop. That is my desire. My goal is to help you get really clear in who you are so that you can go out and help more people. In the comments, it would be so great. Share anything from the meditation. Was there anything that you saw? Did you have an aha moment? Was there something that maybe was hiding in your subconscious that was keeping you from feeling confident in your business or in your life? Any of that, I would love to celebrate with you. When you share with us, whether it's a win or something that you saw and we're able to comment back, it solidifies it in your subconscious. It makes you feel good. It creates the feel good endorphins. And so it's just like it's a whole combination of reciprocity. So share with us anything that you saw or you felt, and we will celebrate you as well in the comments. So have a beautiful morning, and we will see you in a few hours for clarity and impact today. Thank you so much. Have a great day.